So this is the last video where I will be doing this form of post-commentary narration. As I explained in the video, what was it, a few before this, video number 56. The reason I was doing this, I just wasn't, I didn't happen to record my commentary at the time, so I've just been doing this sort of post-game commentary, but I'm not commentating all parts. If you've been watching all of these, this is nothing new for you, but if you skip to this video, I just thought I'd explain. Anyway, this is a very, very cool boss fight that's about to take place here. It really gives me a feeling of kind of almost like Zelda-y, which I love the Zelda series, and I will probably do a Let's Play for the Skyward Sword now that I've started doing Let's Plays. But anyway, this fight, it just makes me feel like it's something from Zelda, but like on steroids. As I take a moment here to prepare myself, I guess there was a ring there, ring that lets you do critical attacks. Now, as I kind of think about it, this whole game really, it's kind of like a very Zelda-y game. How you kind of go, you know, the focus is more like dungeons and bosses, and but this game is like Zelda for adults or on steroids or something. Anyway, I'll stop talking for a second here. So here I am fighting the Great Grey Wolf Sith, and the primary reason I came to this fight, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here at this point, but my brother, who I was playing with, we were both playing in the same room at the time, he really wanted me to come see this battle, so that's what I'm doing here. And this word is kind of overused, the word epic, but I think this is a good word to describe this fight. That's how I feel, at least. And if you don't find a giant wolf holding a beautiful blue sword in his mouth epic, then I don't know what kind of games you would enjoy. If you're watching this and you don't own this game, this is like precisely the reason what makes Demon Souls or Dark Souls awesome. It's just these epic boss battles that really no other games out there today match, and they're just, the battle system in this game is really just amazing, because this fight, you know, there's not like just figure out one pattern and then shoot the weak spot. Really, it's you know, here I have to kind of figure out like a variety of attacks that this wolf is trying to do to me, and this is quite a difficult fight, really. I think what I kind of figured out here, looks like I'm trying to do it already, but basically trying to get under him, I guess I quickly figured out, is ideal. I mean, I kind of have to, so, because I'm melee. And his range is just, it's a very long range sword. Maybe if you're magic, you can stay outside the range, I don't know, but I don't have magic. I don't have magic in this game. I didn't even use magic in Demon Souls, except for a spell or two. My one friend used magic in Demon Souls, and I've tried avoiding to use magic because if it's anything like Demon Souls, honestly, it feels like it cheapens the difficulty a little bit. In general, magic just seems a little easier to use than being having to get up close to the boss's face. But I don't use it, so I can't comment with the absolute truth. As you can see, I've managed to live quite a while here, and I'm doing decently against this boss, but I barely knocked away his HP. So at the time I was certainly wondering if I should even be in this battle. Again, as a number of people have recommended, I should upgrade my weapons. That would help me, although the Drake's Sword, you don't really upgrade that. I mean, you can, but it's very expensive to upgrade. It would actually, one thing that I'm probably going to do in the very next video, which doesn't exist yet, and I haven't even played it yet, looking through the equipment section of the guide, just looking at the shields and the upgrade path for any particular shield or weapon. I do think it might be to my benefit to upgrade a shield, and I might upgrade the Undead Soldier shield, which I'm using, because it will give me a much better stability. I can basically increase the stability from like 60 something to like 80 something, and stability is essentially what is like, it's like your defense for stamina. The more stability you have, the less damage you take to stamina when you're shielding. At least that's my understanding of it. I'm not entirely sure. And there you have it. The great Grey Wolf Sith has defeated me. As you probably anticipated, I lived a surprisingly long time there, at least surprising to me. I almost had the thought in my head that, hey, maybe I'll beat this guy this time. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? But I wasn't surprised when I died. So now I go on a slightly different route here, just exploring another part of the forest. I will go back to Great Grey Wolf Sith again, if that's what you're wondering. I just take a slight detour here and look at something else. Interestingly enough, and I will comment on this, covenants, if you are aware of them, are like the pact. They're group things that you can join, and they give you different benefits. I believe primarily for PvP. I honestly haven't switched my covenant since I started the game. Way of the White, that is what knights are in. I don't know what the big advantage of that is or anything. I haven't really looked into covenants too much. You know, like I said, playing the game blind without having a guide, at least until now. I've only really been exposed to what I kind of see when I read things online. I do a lot of my reading primarily on Reddit. There is a subreddit for Dark Souls specifically, and I just kind of page through and just kind of read the comments every once in a while. One thing I see a lot of people talking about are the covenants, and specifically I see a lot of people talking about the Forest Covenant. And these are members of the Forest Covenant, and right now I'm fighting them just because I saw them. I didn't realize they're part of the Forest Covenant. Actually, in the room that I'm facing right there, and you might have noticed as I went through the room, maybe you'll see here for a second, it's on the right wall, directly to my right. There is a big fat cat. There's a big cat sitting in the window, just kind of staring at you. And you can actually talk to that cat and enter this covenant, and these NPCs will become friendly to you, so they won't attack you anymore. And there's some special things about the covenant. I will read about them here. Normally I wouldn't try to read about these things. Like I said, I'm not trying to spoil myself. I'd like to play as blind as possible. But I happen to have read, I keep seeing stuff about this online anyway, so I've pretty much seen everything there is about this covenant. People talk about it so much, but I'll read about it here from the guide. Basically, to enter in this covenant, you have to talk to Alvina of the Darkroot Wood, which is this cat you will probably see here in a second. It says you'll find this large white talking cat in the Darkroot Garden, not too far from the locked door. It can be unlocked by the crest of Astoria that Andre the Blacksmith sells. I didn't actually do that. I went the back way, using the ladder behind the Hydra. You don't need that crest to find Alvina, though. You can instead travel through Darkroot Basin and enter Alvina's area of the Darkroot Garden from the opposite end. I guess they're saying what I just said. Once you find her crumbling building, look to the window facing the cliffs and you'll see her perched there. Speak with her and she'll allow you to join the Covenant. When you join, she'll give you the cat Covenant ring. This ring is for multiplayer playing and allows Alvina to summon you when other players enter her area. This can be advantageous for you if you want to battle other multiplayer players. I think that's what MP means here. I'm just assuming multiplayer players. Seems a little redundant. For treasure. For the summoning to work, you have to be online, a member of her Covenant, and you have to be wearing the ring, the Cat Covenant ring that she gives you. As a member of the Covenant, you are not allowed to ever attack or kill other members, as in people I'm fighting right here. I think it's okay to kill them before you enter the Covenant. If you do, even once, you'll be kicked out of the Covenant and marked as a traitor to be hunted down by other Covenant members. Further, Alvina herself cannot be killed, and attacking her just once will break the Covenant, brand you as a traitor, and cause Alvina to disappear. So if you join this Covenant and play online, be careful about who you attack. And I have read some accounts of people accidentally attacking these members, or sometimes, unfortunately, the members will, I guess, just like walk off the cliffs of the area or do other stupid things, get themselves killed, and you're basically screwed out of being in the Covenant. Apparently I haven't seen this for myself, but apparently there's a number of things you should do to be careful about killing the members while you're in this Covenant. I think I saw some people say if you join the Covenant, but apparently you even need to, you should turn off your game or something, or exit the game first, to give the chance for the NPCs to go neutral instead of hostile towards you. I don't know if you really have to do that though, so don't take my word for it. I think, what is that, other footsteps? Yes, you're about to see, I believe these are some NPC Covenant members who are about to give me a tough time here, so I just start running away. Don't intend to talk this whole video, I guess, but I just wanted to get to the part where I see Alvina. I actually stop and look at Alvina of the Covenant, and I'm about to have a very interesting battle here. Magic user and his little ghost bandit friend. You'll notice I've had my soul sign down for a while. No one ever summons me. I've done that a few times, put my soul sign down and not get summoned. That kind of goes back to what I said about the kind of sort of disappointing aspect of this game being that the online doesn't seem like it was done well compared to how Demon Souls was. In Demon Souls you get summoned very often if you put your sign down. And I'm about to make a rather interesting choice here against this bandit character. Hindsight's 2020. I even realized it as I was doing it. So as I'm running away, I'm like, oh, that was retarded. I'm going to get backstabbed. I realized it a few seconds before it happened. I think I had almost completely forgot that enemies could even backstab you, because I don't think I've been backstabbed by a generic enemy yet in the game until that point. And I guess that was death number 31. So you can see Alvina there. She's just kind of poking her head through the window. She just perched up in the window. And I don't actually talk to her. I tried. I did. I go up to her here and I'm like, oh, can I talk to this? What is this? And nothing comes up. There's no talk. And so I just figured, okay, this is just some little detail from software put in here. I can't actually talk to her. Instead, I leave a, what I think is a cute little message. It's not really the cleverest thing in the world, but I certainly got a good laugh out of it myself. was looking through here to seeing all the different things you can leave. I haven't left a lot of messages. I might leave more messages in the future, or I might rate more messages in the future. Apparently, rating a message gives the message leaver a flask. I think I read that online. So it's the nice thing to do to rate every message you see. So here I leave a message. What did I say again? But as you can see there, the talk message actually showed up. But I had kind of already gotten it into my mind that I couldn't talk to her. And at the same time, the message was there, like the message, you know, click to read the message. So I was kind of psychologically blind to the fact that I could talk to the cat. And it only appeared for a few seconds there, so I just completely missed the chance to talk to her. It's not really a big deal though, because I'm not sure if I was actually going to want to enter into that covenant. Especially at this point in the game, I'm not really sure I want to take part in those events. So here I am to get revenge on Sif, and this thing pops up, my soul sign disappearing pops up, that actually interfered with me being able to push a button. So my revenge was very short-lived. Sif was not amused with me returning to try battling again. So here I am again, trying to do a real battle this time, and I actually forget to pick up my souls. Anyways, I think I will, I actually talked much longer than I anticipated I would in this video. Almost the whole thing. I'll let you watch me do battle with Sif. And the next video will return to normal commentary. It's much easier and quicker for me to do, and I don't necessarily have the time to do this post-commentary thing, which of course takes the amount of time it takes to play the game, and then takes the amount of time it goes back and talk over that amount of time again. So anyway, hopefully this different method of me doing post-commentary wasn't too removed from what I normally do, so that it was unenjoyable or unexpected or whatnot. But I will, hopefully I will have a chance to play and continue on today or tomorrow maybe. I've been somewhat busy, so the videos have been a little slower, but until then, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you enjoyed me getting owned by Sif.